Coaching. Question for you. How are you tapping into compassion as a way of connecting and building greater trust with your colleagues, your leaders, and your team members? And why is compassionate leadership so important right now? Well, here's an interesting fact to share with you. A recent study done by Deloitte found that 80% of professionals surveyed identified employee well-being as the top factor to their organization's success. And part of that well-being at the employee level is having a leader who is leading compassionately, one that can tap into empathy as well as really put themselves in their employees' shoes in terms of how they're leading and looking at that individual as a unique overall individual, right? That has other influencing factors that may be affecting their overall productivity as well as their overall performance in any given day. So I have an exciting thing to share with you, an exciting opportunity that I want to put out there for you. We are launching, myself and a fellow coach named Holly Krivokapich are launching a 2-hour workshop basically called Compassionate Leadership, Leading with Head and Heart. Both of us bring over 22 plus years of corporate experience working in Fortune 500 brands. And each of us have led teams as well as done a lot of individual work to understand our own individual leadership styles. What really separates this workshop from any other workshop is that we will have 3 key self-discovery exercises that we will be actually guiding you through. And so it's really going to be a very powerful moment of self-discovery for yourself and your interest in growing as a leader. Some of the key areas that we're going to touch upon as a component of those self-discovery exercises will be the idea of awareness being the foundation for any change. We talk about awareness, and everyone, in business talks about this awareness, but we're going to get into the deeper inner like workings of what that really means at the individual level by doing some exercises. We're then going to slowly move into this idea of acceptance and how self-acceptance and exploring who we are and how we view the world either is allowing us to show up more compassionately as we lead, or it may be prohibiting us from doing that. But we're going to explore that. And then the last thing we'll do is get into exploring what makes you such a unique individual as a leader and how you can tap into that uniqueness to be more powerful and more effective in your compassionate leadership style. So this is an amazing experience. It will be in a safe, judgment-free, collaborative, dynamic environment. And the last piece that I think is even more what separates this from other programs or training you may have had is that as a follow-up to the actual workshop, we will be providing each individual with a complimentary 30-minute individual personal strategy session. This way, we can continue to explore the topics that we actually covered within the workshop, but give you the support, the guidance, and the accountability to keep taking this forward into your day-to-day job as a professional and as a leader within your organization. So here's just a few things to touch on if you are wondering, well, is this right for me? Well, if you're the type of individual who wants to become a more effective leader and wants to tap into their head and their heart, this is for you. If you want to increase the success of your team as well as of your overall organization, this is definitely for you. If you want to build greater trust and connection with your colleagues and team, as well as your unique potential as a leader, this you should register. You definitely should explore it and register and think of this as an investment in you and your growth as a leader. So really, to join, just look at the link that's on the screen and go to bit.ly/compleader in order to register and find out more information. The last thing that I want to invite you to is Holly and I will be doing a Facebook Live event on the 22nd at 10:30 a.m. This live event is where we will be speaking more about the workshop, the ins, the outs, giving a little more detail around what each of those 3 self-discovery exercises will be. And then lastly, we want to answer any questions you have. So if you are thinking and just need to know more before you can make a decision, please join us next Monday and ask us any question that you may have. And again, that's on Facebook, and I'm going to add those pages in Facebook of where you can go, because we'll just be streaming live on either my page, which is 2 Steps Forward Coaching, and also on Holly's page, which is Holly Krivokapich Coaching. So that's it. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day. And you know what? Be compassionate, not only to yourself, but to those around.